to 1 billion years from now. Something of who we were, how we felt, and the music we made. The deeper waters of this vast cosmic ocean and their numberless worlds lie ahead.
What's the impact you want to have on the world?
My impact would be people learn from me in a way that they are empowered by what I taught them. So that when they think of what they learned from me, they no longer think of me. They think of their own base of understanding of how this world works. And so that I become irrelevant.
And it may relate to our burning need to have to know stuff because we're uncomfortable, steeped in ignorance. You can't be a scientist if you're uncomfortable with ignorance, because we live at the boundary between what is known and unknown in the universe. Unlike what journalists write. You ever see journalists? Any journalists here? You go to journalists.
And meaning to me is, do I know more about the world today than I did yesterday? That enhances meaning for me. By whatever powers I have available to me, have I lessened the suffering of others? Or the corollary to that would be, have I enhanced the life of others? And I don't mean, have I devoted the whole day to doing that? Then I would be ignoring myself. But if there's some small gesture that I can do that can completely add value to someone's life, I'm going to do it. Because the leveraging of 10 minutes of my life into the happiness or enlightenment or the reduced suffering of someone else, I'd be irresponsible if I did not. It's not about what college they went to. It's about their own initiative, their own drive, their own ambitions, their own curiosity. That is not taught in school, sadly. I had never before in my life, and I believe to this day that that was the first such occasion, ever. But I had never before in my life seen an interview with a black person on television for expertise that had nothing to do with being black. Holding aside, of course, interviews with performers and musicians or athletes, right? I'm talking about experts.
An intellectual.
Intellectual.
Subject.
I had never seen a black person. And at that point I realized that one of the last stereotypes that prevailed among people who carry stereotypes is that black people are somehow dumb. There used to be the stereotype that blacks were like physically unable, right? Shiftless and lazy. And then Jesse Owens in the 1936 Olympics sets 4 world records within 45 minutes in front of Hitler, right? The Aryan race. So that kind of fixed that one, right? We got that one done. No one is saying blacks don't have physical ability. That one's done, okay? So when you combine this, I wondered, maybe if there's more of this, that's a way to undermine the stereotype that prevailed about who's smart and who's not. That would have a greater force on society than anything else I could imagine. Anything else. And so to this day, I'm getting email from white people saying they wish they were as smart as I was. That was an unthinkable thing 30 years ago. That just would not have ever happened. White people wishing they were smart like black people. And so, then I said to myself, it's not that the black community can't afford to have me do astrophysics, it can't afford me to not do astrophysics. And at that